multifamily mindset.
Podcast. Think bigger.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Dallas Pruitt, and this is the Daily Drip here on the MFM podcast. I recently started a book titled Limitless by Joe Baller, and before I dive into the main point with today's episode, just a little tidbit of information regarding reading and books and resources, because I know that as leaders, you're always striving to acquire more information, more valuable information and knowledge that you can put to action in your mission and your work in life so that it can grow and you can become better and it can become better and it can impact more lives. One thing that I do that I've found extremely valuable that I want to share with everybody is when I order books, I actually order in threes. I order in threes every 90 days. So as I'm learning of new resources that are in alignment with my goals and the trajectory of my life and my work, I write those things down on a note. I write those books, those resources down on a note in my phone. And then every 90 days, I take a day or a moment and I go to order and download 3 new books. And what I do is I just order the 3 that speak the most to me, that are in best alignment with, again, where I'm currently at, my current position. And when I get those books, I read all 3 of them. I pick a day when I receive them, and I just read through like the introduction and chapter 1. And whichever one resonates the most with where I'm currently at and speaks to me and the work I'm engaged in, I read that book. And I put the other 2 off to the side and bring those back as I continue to problem solve which book I'm going to be reading moving forward. So again, what that does is it builds my library, but 2, it gives me an opportunity to really read something and pull new knowledge and new information from a resource that is extremely applicable and relevant to where I'm currently at. That's something I would encourage and invite all of you to do. So take it, use it if you will. But again, that's not the purpose of today's drip. The purpose of today's drip is I want to read a little line from this book, Limitless Mind. And here's what it says. It says, "It is surprisingly rare to get clear evidence in any field that a person has reached some immutable limit on performance. Instead, I've found that people more often just give up and stop trying to improve." This is profound. This is not just his opinion. This is information that he has acquired, knowledge that he has acquired through data points in studying the mind for years and learning for years and partnering with other professionals who have studied those same things. And the data has stacked up that when it comes to our mind and our ability to learn, the only limits that exist are the ones that we place on ourselves or the false truths we fall victim to believing. So today what I want to do is I just want to invite you to do exactly what he says in that second part. And that is, instead, I found that people more often just give up and stop trying to improve. There are a lot of things that are working against you, a lot of wiring that has happened throughout the course of your life. People striving to put you in a box. Pick a lane, do this, do that. Oh, you're not good at X, but you are good at X, so go all in on that and disregard the other. I want to share the truth. I've dedicated my life in this work to helping shed light, or rather just shedding light on the loud truth. I hope it becomes loud, that your mind is your most powerful tool for progress. Your mind is your most powerful tool for making an impact in this world. And if you truly want to grow to your fullest capacity and reach your full potential, you must understand that limits have been placed upon you because you've believed stories, or you yourself are telling you a false or untrue story about your abilities, about your intelligence. So whatever that thing is that you're working on right now that you care about so much, whether it's becoming a better parent, becoming the best parent you possibly can for your children, growing the most impactful business that you possibly can to help serve others, or anything else in between. Know this, that the people who have done that prior to you, they are the ones who just never gave up. That is the competitive advantage, is never giving in and never giving up. Your mind truly is your most powerful tool for growth. Your mind truly is your most powerful tool for making an impact. And the stories you tell yourself about your abilities, about your intelligence, about your skills, make sure those stories are empowering ones. And maybe make sure that they're rooted in truth. And the truth is, you can learn, you can develop. The boundaries or the ceiling or the box, it's not real. It's only real if you believe it to be real. So rather than strive and prove yourself over and over again, or fall into the false narrative that somebody else puts on you, or that you even put on yourself at times out of fear, double, triple, quadruple down on the absolute truth that your brain can grow. It is limitless. You, yourself, your potential, it is infinite. And there's no telling where you will ultimately end up if you just fully commit and go full send and never, ever give up and stop trying to improve. Trust your heart, trust your gut, and know that you are capable. That is the message today. And again, if you are looking for a great resource to help you do even better work in alignment with what I just broke down today, go ahead and order Limitless Mind. It's an amazing resource. In the short amount of time that I've already read it, I'm finding so much value in it. Super grateful for that work. Super grateful for you. Super grateful for another day. And thank you guys as always, and we'll see you guys back here on the podcast again tomorrow.
Multifamily mindset.
Podcast. Think bigger.